Hello everyone, so today's recipe is an egg in a basket. All you need is a basket and an egg. Good morning friends. So today I'm going to make an egg in a basket. So I don't know if you guys have ever had this, but this is something my dad used to make for me once in a while. It was pretty special because he was my dad and I loved him and he was such a great cook. In my opinion, the best cook that ever lived, but it could just be because he's my dad, right? But I looked up the origins of this recipe because I'm a social studies teacher, and it turns out they kind of don't know where it comes from. It comes from all over the world. Everybody had their own version of this recipe. It even has all different names like egg in a basket, with a hat on, egg in a hole, gas housed eggs, all different names. And the first time they ever saw it pop up in a cookbook was in the 1890s in a book called, hold on, I have it right here, The Boston Cooking School Cookbook by Fannie Farmer. So there you go. Let's see how we make this. So my dad used to cut out all these special shapes for me out of the bread. I already have one slice toasting, but my dad used to cut out hearts or stars, and I did the same for my daughter because, you know, she's my heart and all that gushy stuff. I used a knife, but you can use a cookie cutter to make it easier, okay? And he also used to make me berries on the side. Here you go. Here's a look at the toasting in the pan. You put butter in your pan and some oil, and then you toast your bread and you flip it. There you go. For now, this is what we do. So now I crack the egg inside that hole. You make sure to put salt. And I also put the little piece of bread on here as well, because that's going to be the bread that you use to dip the yolk in. It tastes delicious when you do that. Let's see. You also should put pepper on it, because that's delicious. And the trick is, this is the trick, guys. You put it on a low flame so that it doesn't burn, and then you cover the pan with a pan cover so that the heat from the pan hits the glass and it cooks the top of the egg so that you don't get like a weird egg. So now we're just gonna let it cook, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like when it's done, okay? So here you go. There's an egg in a basket with some side fruit. The last thing I forgot to tell you guys was that you have to flip it at the end for a couple of seconds just to get it a little cooked on the other side. And then when you cut open into the center, it should be a runny egg that you could dip with your little toast. All right, guys, see you next time.